with Claire. The only thing you're going to need for this class is one block or something heavy. A book will do the trick as well. So we'll start off just in a position, just like me. We're going to warm up our wrists. So make fists with your hands and start to do some circles with your wrists, going to that fullest range that you can. You can even do this with your hands not in a fist as well. Sometimes I like to do that variation, but whatever feels good. Just get some big rolls going on in your fists there and change up direction. Great. Now stay in a seated position. Just reach your arms overhead and still make fists with your hands. And then just like you're flicking water on someone or something, just start to flick your fingers like so. Keep your shoulders reaching up towards the sky and make these like flicks like you really mean it, like kind of aggressive flicks. Yeah, and just go for it. And at first it's like, oh, this is cute. What are we doing? And then after a few rounds, maybe you'll feel a little bit of heat through your hands and your wrists and your forearms and your shoulders. That's a good thing. Keep reaching your fingertips up, shoulders up. Lots of breath. Keep going. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down and come to all fours, please. Hands are on the mat. Then flip your fingers to face in towards your knees. Then we'll do some cat-cow. So inhale, open up your chest, lift your gaze, lift your butt. Exhale, round in, tuck chin to chest, curl your tailbone underneath you. Again, inhale, open up, create space. Exhale, round in and curl. One more round, inhale. Exhale. Now keep your hands exactly as they are. Just walk your knees in a little bit closer towards your hands and sit back a little bit, just getting a little bit more into the wrists and the forearms there. It's okay if the bottom of your palms start to peel off the mat, that's fine. Okay, come forward and then take your hands a little bit wider, fingertips off to the side. They can even come off of your mat. And we're just going to sway from side to side. So start to get the shoulders involved in this as well, dropping one shoulder at a time towards the center. All right. Then just sit back on your heels here and give your hands a little shake out. Come back to all fours. And we're going to do what I call some scap push-ups. So your shoulder blades on your back body there, squeeze them in towards one another. So your heart sags towards the floor, but your arms stay straight. Then do the exact opposite. Push into your palms, broaden your upper back. So you kind of balloon between your shoulder blades. Again, squeeze them in, push them out. Squeeze and pinch, push and broaden. Good. Let's do that a few more times. Squeeze and press. Squeeze and press. Arms stay straight. So we're not doing any cat-cow with the spine here. We're keeping the spine relatively neutral. Just working those shoulder blades. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Keep your shoulder blades in that broadened position and reach them up towards your ears. So visualize some big circles. We're going to do some big circles with the scaps here. So broad upper back, scaps are up towards your ears. Then squeeze your shoulder blades in towards one another and drag your shoulder blades down your back. Then push and broaden and reach your shoulder blades up to your ears. Squeeze, pinch your shoulder blades, then drag them down your back body. Push and broaden, reach them up to your ears. Squeeze your shoulder blades, heart towards the ground, and drag your shoulder blades back. Let's go the opposite direction. So you're squeezing in and they're down as far as they can be. Reach them up towards your ears. Push and broaden your upper back. Then shoulder blades glide down your back. Squeeze them in towards one another. Up, press, down, squeeze. One last time. Up, press, down, and squeeze. Great. Just sit back on your heels for a second and shake that out. Just give our wrists and our knees a little bit of a break here. Okay. We're going to do that exact same thing, maybe, but in plank. And if that's not going to work for you, then just do that again on all fours. So you'll come into your plank position, and we're going to start off with those scap dips. So squeeze your shoulder blades in towards one another, and then push and broaden. squeeze, and push. Squeeze and push. Good. Keep going. If at any point this feels painful or pinchy or something's not right, again, just lower onto your knees. Woo! Get some fire building here. Let's go for 3, 2, last one. Lower onto your knees for a second. Just give yourself a quick little break. You might not need a break, but I need a quick little break. Now we're going to do those scap circles again in plank. All right, so come into plank. Reach your shoulder blades up towards your ears. Squeeze them in, drag them down, push them up. So we're going up to the ears, squeeze, down, and push. Let's go other direction. Squeeze, reach your shoulder blades up, push, lower down. Ooh, one more. Squeeze, up to your ears, push, and back down. Lower onto your knees. Okay, can you feel that heat? Can you feel that activation and that energy through your shoulders and your wrists, hopefully? Hold on to all of that. We're going to bring in some energy into our core. So if you could make your way onto your back, please. We're going to start to fire up our obliques. So if you come on down and just have your knees bent, feet on the floor. Arms are just alongside your body here. Lift up your left leg so that your left shin is parallel with the floor, and take your right hand to your left knee. So we're going diagonal here. Now I want you to think of bringing your left knee in towards your right shoulder and resisting that. Okay, so take a big breath in to prepare, and then exhale, push your knee and your hand in towards one another. Stay for 3, 2, and 1. Just release that resistance. Breathe in and resist. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time. Breathe in, relax, and press. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your left foot down. We'll switch sides. Right leg rises up. Left arm to right knee. And again, you want to think of this like diagonal action. So right knee, it's as if it wants to touch your left shoulder. Take a breath in. Resist. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax for a second. Breathe in and resist. Even feel free to close your eyes here and notice where you feel this in the body. What is firing up? What is generating some heat? Release. One more time. Take a breath in and resist. Push. Okay. Relax your right foot down. Really good job. We're going to do that exact same thing again, except we're going to hold the legs up this time. So let's do that left side. Left knee, right hand. Breathe in and resist. Relax. Breathe in and resist. You can even take your left hand to your belly and just sort of palpate. Where do you feel this? Relax. Breathe in and resist. So here we're creating some neuromuscular connections, just firing up the pathways that are going to be really helpful as you start to move forward and move into your next class. Okay, release. Let's go left hand, right knee. Breathe in, resist. Relax, breathe in, resist. Again, use your right hand to palpate your belly, and just notice how this feels. Release, breathe in. And last time, push, resist. We'll stay for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Really good job. Lower your knees down. Interlace your hands at the back of your skull. And we're going to do some good old bicycle crunches. So tabletop your legs. Have your shins parallel with the earth. And just make sure that you've got a neutral spine here. Okay, so we're not pushing the low back down and we're not arching the ribs off of the floor. The spine is imprinting down into the floor and it's going to stay like that the entire time. So take a breath in, curl your head and shoulders up, then exhale, twist towards the left, hug your left knee in towards your chest, and stretch your right leg out. And you want your right leg on about a 45-degree angle and push out through the ball of your right foot. Inhale, come through to center. Exhale, twist over towards the right. If you can connect your knee and your elbow, do that and push them in towards one another. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Let's move a little bit quicker. So breathe in and exhale, twist, 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 twist. Good. Keep that going. Now really think about hugging your knee in towards your chest and stretching the opposite leg out. So you're moving the legs in opposite directions. Chest stays lifted, tips of shoulder blades off of the floor if you can, and just tune into that Cali fire and heat that you're starting to feel deep in your center. Really good. We've got 20 left. 15. Last 10, 9, keep going, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, lower down, hug your knees in towards your chest, give yourself a little snuggle. Nice job. Take a big breath in through the nose and a big sigh out. Okay, however you want to get there, we're going to meet on all fours. So you can rock and roll on your spine a couple times, or you can just roll over onto your side and come back into that all fours position. So again, we're working with the obliques, so we want to get the sides of the core really fired up here for the poses that are to come. So on all fours, extend your right leg back behind you. Take a breath in. Then on an exhale, crunch your right knee towards your right tricep or armpit. Then go back into child's pose. And we'll do that again. Come on up, right knee, right armpit. Child's pose, sit back. Come forward, inhale. Exhale, child's. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, child's. Good. Inhale, forward. Really get that right knee high. Child's pose. Let's go 3 more times. Make sure you're breathing. Feel that energy and that activation on the right side of your torso. Last time. Come back into child's pose. Good. Come to all fours. Extend your left leg back behind you. Take a breath in. Then exhale, left knee to right tricep, elbow, armpit area. Then take it back, come into child's. Spring forward with some energy, knee to elbow, take it back. Come on forward and back. Good. Forward, tap your knee, take it back to child's. Inhale forward, exhale back. Let's go 5 more times. Last 3, 2, and 1. Lower back into child's pose. Rest your forehead down. Just give yourself a few moments here. Smoothing out your breath. And just tuning into the sensations in your body. All right. There's more. Come into all fours first, and then we're going to come into forearm plank. So take your forearms down. Either have your arms in like this number 11 sign, or you can interlace your fingers, whatever feels best for you. Tuck your toes underneath you, stretch your legs back, knees lift, and come into your forearm plank. Things you want to watch out for here is that you're not sagging between the shoulder blades or sagging in the low back. So you've got one strong, solid line. Push into the floor or push into whatever your hands are touching. Squeeze your sternum towards your pubic bone and really feel the front of your body starting to kick in and fire up. We're going to stay here for 5 more breaths, but unfortunately you do not get a break after this. 2 more breaths. Okay, from here we're going to go right into a side plank, a side forearm plank. So spin your heels over towards the right, and you're still on your right forearm here. Reach your left arm up towards the sky. And we're just going to stay here and hold. Lift your hips up nice and high. Squeeze your right side waist. Watch that you're not over clenching your face, your jaw, your fingers. Just be with the sensation as much as you need to be. Don't overcompensate or overdo it. Let's stay for 3, 2, And 1, come back into your forearm plank, and we'll go over towards the left. So heel spin over towards the left. Left forearm is grounded. Reach your right arm up, and then lift your hips up as high as you can. Notice what's activating, what's energized in your body. Feel all those parts that are super strong. You're going to stay for 3, 2, 1. Come back into your forearm plank. We're just going to hold this for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Lower your knees, come into child's pose, and just rest for a few moments. You can reach your fingertips back towards your heels if you like. Give the shoulders a bit of a break. Take some big, big breaths here. Okay, slowly come on up. Have your block at the top of your mat ready to go there, and come into a plank position, a high plank position. So fingers spread nice and wide. Weight is to the inside edges of your hands. Tuck your toes under, lift your knees up. All right, for this one, let's just let's just do it together. So spin your heels over towards the right, grab hold of your block, and reach your block or reach your arm up towards the sky. Okay, so push down into your right hand, lift your hips up, and as you can see what I'm doing here, both feet are on the ground, so you can do that if that works for you. Take a breath in, then exhale, twist your left arm underneath your right armpit, twist, 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 twist. Come back up, reach your left arm up, hand still has the block, and then plant your block at the top of your mat and come back into a high plank position. Chest is forward, breathe in. Exhale, do 1 chaturanga and push back up. Go back into your side plank. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach. Exhale, push up. Inhale, side plank. Woo! Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach. We're just doing this one more time. Exhale, push up. Okay, lower onto your knees. Give yourself a moment and place the block over to the right hand side. Come back into high plank. Spin your heels over towards the left. Grab hold of the block with your right hand and reach your right arm up. Take a breath in. This first one we'll do slow. Exhale, twist your right arm underneath your left armpit. Twist, twist, twist. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, place the block to the top of your mat. Come back into your high plank with your right hand on the block. Shift forward, bend your elbows, push back up. Okay, we'll move a little bit quicker for these next 2 here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach. Exhale, push up. Inhale, side plank. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach. Exhale, push up. Lower onto your knees. Sit back in child's pose. Okay. Hopefully you're still with me. We're almost done. We're going to do one last thing here just to build up some heat and some energy, and then we're going to start to slow things down, okay? So all we're going to do in this one, I'll just demonstrate it while I'm on my knees here. We're going to be in a plank position, and you can do this on your knees if you like. The block will be off to one side. We'll take the opposite side arm, so the block is to the left, so I'm going to use my right hand, and I'm just going to pull the block through and place the hand down. Left hand will pull the block through, place the hand down, okay? So let's start off with the block on the left-hand side. Come to all fours or to plank. Have a super strong core. Grip into the pads of your fingers. Now free your right hand. Grab the block. Place it over to the right and plant your right hand back down. Left hand lifts. Grab the block. Switch. And pull it through. Switch. Pull it to the left. Switch. Pull it to the right. That's it. Pull it to the left. Now try your best, keep going there. Try your best not to take your hips from side to side. Squeeze your bum, that'll help to stabilize your hips and your pelvis. And keep the bony bits at the front of your hip facing down the whole time. They'll want to point out towards the side. Keep them pointing down the whole time. Let's just go a couple more times here. I promise we relax after this. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Lower onto your knees, sit back on your heels, and just give yourself a moment here to notice. Close down your eyes. And just feel the strength in your body. Feel this sweet energy moving through you. Make your way onto your bum, please. And we'll come into Ardha Matsyendrasana. Stretch your left leg forward. Cross your right foot to the outside of your left thigh. If you want to, you can bend your left knee and bring your heel in towards your bum. Take your right hand back behind you. Inhale, reach out through your left arm. And exhale, twist over towards the right. Or you can hug your knee in towards your chest, whatever feels best. So we worked those obliques. We worked the sides of your core there, of your torso. Now we want to just make it nice and easy and find some length through all of those tissues. Take a big breath in. Twist just a tiny bit deeper with your exhale. And once your lungs are empty, then you can come back through to center, and we'll switch up sides. So straighten out your legs. Left leg will cross this time. Right leg can stay straight or bend your knee in. Left hand goes back behind you. Inhale, reach up through your right arm. Exhale, twist over towards the left. And again, you can hug your knee in towards your chest if you prefer to do that. Anchor your left sit bone down into the floor and feel this sweet stretch across the front of your core. And while we're here, just notice your breath starting to smooth out and slow down. Let's take a big breath in together. Feel your spine lift. Exhale, maybe twist a tiny bit deeper. And come back through to center. Take your hands back behind you, legs forward, and just windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Okay, hard work is done. Hopefully you found that helpful and are ready to do your very exciting and juicy and powerful class with Claire. Thanks for your time, and I'll see you soon.